I'm Gare, owner of G3 Engineering, Diesel and Hydraulics. We've been trading 7 years now. We've been here 3 years this month in this building as an engineering cooperative. So yeah, 7 years as a diesel mechanic and 3 doing the engineering as well. And yeah, sort of the main business has been refurbishing trucks and diggers, so earth moving machinery and all the engineering and the diesel stuff that's involved in that. So we tend to try and deliver the best product possible for our customers and make sure that they keep coming back and that word of mouth spreads and we sell more product. So since then we've taken on Kato and Takeuchi as Japanese equipment suppliers, and also Manuli Hydraulics from Italy. So it sort of helped our business go from strength to strength, having good brands like that behind us. 3 years ago we decided that we would start upgrading all the equipment. So yeah, one by one we've put in Strata welders, and we've had really good results. I think there's half a dozen down there now from memory, including TIG welders and plasmas and things. So yeah, like I said, just the quality of the product has been really good as well. The finished product. We manufacture digger buckets, so from the 1 tonne range up to biggest bucket we've done so far is 23 tonne, and it's just no issues at all. It's been good. That 23 tonne ripper we built, we were welding the shank on that. That was a 50 mil high tensile shank to a 25 mil top plate. Just lots of fillets. Quite a few passes that took, but yeah, you got there in the end. The boys have never really had any issues with the Stratas doing long hot runs. They managed to get from one end to the other, one pass, piece of cake. You've got to have that whole package. So you need the quality of the product, you need that backup service and support, and at the end of the day, the longevity as well. And 3 years in full-time use, not one issue. Obviously, like I said earlier, just getting them set up and dialed in. So that's purely just an operator fine-tuning the settings, really. So once we got that dialed in, we're away. And that's the same it follows the same business model that we try to portray, I suppose, as having a good quality product and following it up with a backup service and at the right price. And it's not always the cheapest price is the best price, it's the best value for money. So I'm sure there's cheaper welders out there, and I'm sure there's more expensive welders out there, but for us, this is what the Stratas do what we need them to do, and it's the whole package.
My name's Darren Sturgeon. I'm an engineer at G3 Motueka, and I fabricate steel, normal mild steel, grade 700. Also do alloy in that as well. So yeah, we do it all. It's a Strata AdvanceMIG. It's a 315C. It does 315 amps, and yeah, basically just steel, mild steel. You can also do like core 10 plate and basically structural steel, I-beams and all that for buildings and stuff is what flux core is good for. We basically run flux core in all our Stratas because that's what we mostly do, a lot of structural stuff. So they work out really well. We've actually got quite a few of them in the shop. We probably need a couple more actually. We're using 1.2 flux core wire with a CO2 gas. Really good machine, good for structural steel. Very, very easy to use, very simple, and I actually love the four trigger stage too for when you're doing real long welds. You don't actually have to hold the trigger down, you can just tap it, turn it on and blaze your weld out, and then you tap it to stop. Like I said, very smooth, very easy to use, actually really user friendly. Like they can make a bad welder look good. I think there's about 4 of them, and we've also got the little Strata which is just on solid wire. Very reliable. All the machines here, I don't think we've had one problem with them. So we've had them for, I think we've had them for 2 years now. and no issues with any of them. Like I say, they've got the four-step trigger, so you can just, when you're doing real long welds, like, you know, doing meters and meters of welding, you can just tap the trigger, and then you're not sitting there having to hold the trigger on the whole time. You just tap it and just blaze it away. Just doing a conveyor for a crusher at the moment. This is the conveyor for the crusher. It's all been flux cord MIG'd up. Yeah, no, it's been quite a good project actually. The old one was slightly wrecked, it's just sitting outside, but they're real good for stop-start uphills as well, and you can actually, they're good for doing just straight vertical ups as well. So it's very nice, easy welder to use, makes a nice job of it, as you can see. Looks really good. We've built this bucket basically, so it's all been folded up, all pressed up nicely. All the welds are full length welds. As you can see, no stop starts or anything. And yeah, like I said, the 4-step trigger is real good for doing these real long ones. So then you're not trying to hold the trigger while you're actually trying to go around the corner. You can just tap it, and then you can get yourself comfortable to flow around the corner nicely. With the flux, it comes out real nice. Basically, beautiful welds every time. So the only time you ever go over them again is when you're joining it in and you need extra penetration, and just because you've got to imagine that there's going to have a heck of a load on it when it's trying to rip rocks and dirt and all that out of the ground. It really wants to hang on pretty well. Right, this is a conveyor I've been building. I've done every bit of weld on here has been done with the Strata 315C. Excellent machine. Couldn't ask for any better. This here is the conveyor for a crusher. It sits underneath it, and this is what takes all your product away from the machine. So it is a vital piece of the machine. Without it, you are not doing a lot at all. You do need good strong welds in it, because like I said, you're going to have stones and rocks and all that dropping onto it, so you do not want it falling to pieces while it's under your machine. No fatigue, it's nice and easy, very easy. You just get yourself into a good position, pull the trigger, and away you go.